never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
Wasn't it?
That's right, Veda. There was really not room for that. No, Marco Morelli has the lead now. Marco Morelli takes the lead for the first time in this race. Now, 3 laps to go. At that pace, they can catch them. That's unbelievable. To go up the inside of Karpushin, but he tried it. They got away with it. Anyway, it still is Brian Iriarte that he's got his head down, and Danish rejoins the race, but he's obviously going to be out of the points.
We'll have to see, because if this lot are smart, you know, Carter Thompson's run completely wide.
Karpushin looking for a way up the inside. There is no possibility there. Brian Iriarte cuts across. Veda Pratama just has to sort of finish really to pick up a couple of points to go back in front.
There's Mitani, Luca Agostinelli. What a ride from him. And Karpushin just behind him. Really.
His nose very nicely and holds on to the lead.
Well then, so 3 riders down at the first turn. Agostinelli
to Hakim Danish in the battle for second place in the cup.
That is such a crying shame, isn't it? Goodness me. Really good stuff from these guys. Very, very impressive. They've dropped Thompson, Mounsey, and it was the other one down with Fernandez, as you rightly pointed out, Peter, with Pons. They come across the line there to complete. We turn our attention back then, so it could well be Iriarte and Veda Ramadipa.
But this is superb. I mean, it's great for their confidence.
Lap 1, it will be Iriarte from Karpushin, from Pratama, Thompson, Gonzalez, Benya, Fernandez, your top 2. But who will win the final race of the year?
Even if they don't catch that group, they know going in tomorrow, I can race with these guys. I'm going to go...
Singapong there in 7th place too.
And Veda Pratama does not want to hang in there.
Pirelli leads from Gonzalez, who really wants that 4th position in the standing.
And race with them right from the beginning.
And the only one there, yeah, I mean, it looks like Mitani's just...
Karpushin goes up the inside. Veda Pratama tries to go past both of them. Can't quite do it, but he does pick up 2nd place.
In his debut season in rookies, and Mitani wants another podium as well. There is Danish Lim, a cracking pace. I mean, Japan's got yet another superstar following the likes of the footsteps of...
Iriarte hangs on to the lead to go down the hill, but it's Veda Pratama who has pushed aside.
Ping around again then.
And it's something that Marco Morelli said yesterday.
The likes of Tayo Furusato, but we'll switch our attention back to the front here. 2.9 the gap.
Because we didn't, the situation has been cleared. That's good to know. They said, when you're aware that the guys around you are battling for the cup and you're not in the running, he said and they're coming. You can see it now. You don't need the lap time, they're coming.
Here it comes.
Right,
so the climb up, we have Pratama in the lead then from Iriarte.
Part of you wants to say, okay, I better, keep away from them. He said, but I don't think like that.
It's the freight train of Mitani. It's the Japanese bullet train, apparently. None of that, no freight. And Karpushin, David Gonzalez behind them as well.
Yeah, there would never... He said, you've just got to race and not make any mistakes. And that's what he did superbly yesterday. Maybe...
Just straight up bullet. Here we go then.
And the 31 of Pugliese, Veda just looked, didn't he, right from the start, that he was not going to hang around waiting there. He's taken the lead, but he's a little bit even more care to the wind today because he's out front and he's ahead. Goes past the 13 of Hakim Danish. Veda is still with them very much. And the president is passed by Karpushin up the inside. Around the outside is Brian Iriarte to take the lead. Defender of the number 11 of David Gonzalez.
Pure respect is Marco Morelli, isn't he?
Really still with them, in fact. 2.5 laps to go.
Well then.
51 is Iriarte. Karpushin on 17 in 2nd place. Veda slots in.
Really like that attitude from him, and this is him back to his very, very best. What a way. Here we go. Danish down the inside. He has a look. Of course he'll have a look, but no, it's Pugliese who...
Trying to take it back again, but no, Brian Iriarte hangs on to the lead. In fact, Veda...
Need to sort of announce yourself onto the Moto3 grid permanently. You will be seeing him actually in Moto. He holds the line there. Down the back straight will come. They've got to be smart and not mess each other around.
Loses 3rd place.
This is a completely different kind of race than we saw. Down too much, otherwise they will just be eaten up by the
2.3.
Another half second. Yesterday rided so much closer. The fastest rider on track last time around was Ramadipa. Yesterday's 2nd free for the rest of the year as he fills in as the Peter.
Absolutely. 2.5 laps remaining. You're on board with Hakim Danish, passing the 3rd
place finisher, the 32, up into 7th place, now 6th as he overtakes Carter. Number 90, I think he's 95 in Moto3 as well, but we've already seen him a couple of times.
31 of Veda Ega Pratama. Fan out across the track. Who's latest on the brakes at the end of the track? It is
Thompson in towards turn 1. He's just behind Beñat Fernandez, the number 7, for 5th place. But we'll be seeing him permanently as well next year as well.
Right, we're into the second part of the race now. Hakim, no, it's the 31 of Pujian who has the advantage.
Uriarte sitting quietly. That was a big touch between Uriarte and Gonzalez.
And Carpucci it is who's taken. And Marco Morelli still has the advantage, but David Gonzalez looking for a way past any time. Brian Uriarte is...
Veda sitting quietly. David Gonzalez thinking, I could get my first Rookies Cup podium here. This is brilliant. So,
up the lead, absolutely superb stuff. Veda Pratama, it goes inside him and up the hill. That's been pushed back there to the back of that pack, but I don't think he's going to just hang in there too long. He's
perhaps the only one who's not exactly got a cool head is David Gonzalez, or maybe he does.
And very hard place to pass, but he does it. Veda Pratama takes the lead with a superb tight line to climb. Already passes it Zenmitani to take up 4th place. Veda Pratama, and it's 2 laps to go. Is it under 2? No, it's 2.5 seconds.
So I think it could be
Underhill.
That is extreme confidence right there from Pratama, isn't it? Bearing in mind, I mean, like many of these...
Brian goes inside. That's an unusual line for him, but he's got that low gear. He can get...
That could be it. We will have to see, but they are visibly nearly there, Peter. It is pretty... He's never seen this place before, but he's riding it like he's ridden around here a million times. That will set
the drive out, and he does so. He's alongside Veda Pratama. 50.
I mean, what a fight it has been for them. What a race. Hats off to all of them. I mean, look at that. 1 point. Supreme.
And Brian Uriarte has gone from 1st to 4th. 1 and 54 side by side down the back straight, ahead of the 34 of Zenmitani through the...
1 second quicker over a lap. I mean, you don't ever see this sort of thing at the end of a race, Peter. Well, looking back down the order then, where are we at? Thompson, 6th place. Beñat Fernandez,
a flat out right-hander. No, you know, and oh my goodness, that's close up front, isn't it? It's the number 31 of...
ahead of him in 5th. Ramadipa and Singapong, 7th and 8th. Danish watching our series lead.
Brian not allowing Marco Morelli or David Gonzalez to get away. He wants to get Pugliese just the slightest advantage. And Veda is there. Is Veda?
He's up into 9th position. Guillaume Plonk, yesterday's podium finisher, down in 10th place. Daniel in
just waiting to poise and do it on the last lap. The 31 of Pugliese, the 3rd back on the tail there. Superb.
11th.
And Ramadipa there has gone inside Brian Uriarte to take 4th place, I think. 13 of Hakim Danish.
It's 1.6. It's 1.6.